Hi, Desert Hot Springs. Scott Mattis, the mayor, coming to you with a message. Today is the 24th of March, and wanted to give you a quick update on what's going on with the coronavirus in our city. As of reported this afternoon, there's 59 cases in Riverside County, 28 in the Coachella Valley. Yesterday, the governor put out a new message talking about state park closures and the fairgrounds in our state, two of them being used as temporary hospitals, and I believe the Indio Fairgrounds is going to be one of those. We continue to monitor the information, and as vital information is important, we'll get out to you. I want to talk a little bit about our city and what's going on within our community. Enforcement. There's been a lot of rumors floating around on Facebook and those types of things, and wanted to put out the factual information. First of all, our police officers are not pulling people over in traffic stops and asking them where they're going. That is a just false rumor. If people are being pulled over, they're being pulled over for traffic violations, and that's that. We are continuing to get reports of businesses that are essential open, and as we do, our code enforcement and police force will go out and make those warnings as necessary. We don't want to get to points of citations, but that is an option in the future if necessary. But at this point, we will warn those businesses and try to help them comply as the governor has asked us to. Essential businesses. What are essential businesses? I'd like to direct you. I'm going to move my camera here to our webpage on the computer here. But you see the City of Desert Hot Springs, cityofdhs.org has a webpage, and if you scroll down, coronavirus updates, and you click on there, you'll see all kinds of updates, essential businesses, and those types of things. As vital information comes back to us, we will continue to put that on that website. That's our city website, again, cityofdhs.org, and there's a little coronavirus rectangle there that you can press on, and it'll give you the information that's needed. The city council will be meeting this week in a closed session to talk about some of the issues that are going on. The governor and the public health department for Riverside County have put orders out, and we are following those orders. And I know a lot of you have had a lot of questions on social media and other areas about being able to go up and beyond what the governor's orders are. Well, there are some things we can do, and there are some things we cannot do. We have a lot of discussion on rent control. Not making your rent or mortgage payments, and a lot of that's out of our control. A rent or lease agreement is a legal document, and the mortgages are ran by the banks, which the federal government oversees. In the future, those things will be discussed on our legal parameters from the City of Desert Hot Springs and what we can enforce and what we can't enforce, and we'll get you more information on that as it comes out. This week, the City Council will be meeting to talk about those issues in private and closed session to see where the city's parameters are when it comes to these emergencies. I had a lot of questions about evictions, to put a moratorium on evictions. The courts of Riverside County have been closed to all courts but one in Riverside for criminal cases only, and they're processing no evictions at this time. Hardship paperwork's being encouraged for local property owners so that they can figure out who has a hardship and who doesn't, so that when the federal government releases its trillions of dollars in stimulus package back to the states, that there'll be hopefully relief there for small businesses and homeowners and renters, but we don't know exactly what it's going to look like, and we're hoping over the next day or so that Congress will stop their fighting and figure out what's best for the American people and get that out to us so that we can make the proper decisions at the local level on how to handle what our constituents and our businesses are going through today. I wanted to talk a lot about food distribution. This has been very important to me and the staff here at the City of Desert Hot Springs. Food Now is one of our main food pantries here in town, and you can visit their website at familyservicesofthedesert.org or call them at 760-288-7878. I spoke with Dana Johnson, the executive director, today about what their needs are. They're currently fully stocked with food and are able to serve the families that are coming through. Right now, they're going to a drive-through service. So if you drive up and you're not qualified, you'll be asked to fill out a piece of paper, qualify, and then you'll be given a box of goods put in your car for you so that you don't have to get out of your car or expose anybody to anything. Also, St. Elizabeth's Pantry, which is at the Catholic Church here in Desert Hot Springs on Pearson Boulevard. It is serving food, giving food out on Tuesdays 8:30 to 10:30 and Fridays 4 to 6 p.m. Word of Life Church is doing homeless services. So when anybody needs homeless meals, they are serving them, I believe, on Tuesdays from 3 to 5. You can contact Word of Life through via a phone message, or you can check out their website. Our senior center is serving lunches for the seniors, and for details on how to qualify for a lunch, how old you have to be, how you can actually drive up and get your lunch. Those questions can be answered by the senior center staff, 760-329-0222. And they'll be able to answer those questions for you. Our senior services are actually closed, but the meal programs are still underway. Fine Food Bank is in the city of Desert Hot Springs on the second Monday of each month at Desert Hot Springs Middle School, the Painted Hills Middle School on Sonora. On the second Monday, and you can look for details on Fine's website to see how you can pick up food. So there's multiple options out there for you if your family's in need of food and not able to purchase food. These are your options for you in our community. Today I had an all-call meeting with our pastors and local food organizations to talk about needs of our community and how we can help shut-ins and people in need. And we'll continue to have those meetings once a week to talk about the needs of our community and how volunteers from our faith-based organizations and other organizations can help out. We want to make sure that all people that are in need are getting the services that they need in our community. Again, our police department, 911 is not an option for you to call just because you believe you might have the coronavirus. There is a testing site here at Borrego Health in our city on Pearson Boulevard that you can go to and or call your physician and doctor, and they can lead you to other testing sites in the Coachella Valley. 911 is to be used for emergencies only. Our police department and fire department are fully staffed and continue to respond to emergency calls, and we'll continue to do that throughout the duration of this issues in our community. What we ask is what the governor's asking, basically social distance. We know that parks in our city are not closed yet per se, but we're asking that you use them responsibly and not gather in large gatherings, which is illegal, and not do those types of things in other ways. We ask that you take the time to stay home unless it's essential for you to be out. That is the order by the governor of the state of California. And we will do everything we can to enforce it the best we can with the limited staff that we have. But if you need to go to work, go to work. If you need to go shopping, go shopping. If you need to pick up your prescriptions, do that. But be responsible and help with this issue in our country today by being responsible. Thank you, and if you have more questions, you can contact City Hall at 760-329-6411, or you can message me through social media, and we'll get you answers as soon as we have them. Thank you.